No, I want your butt on the chair.
Hello everyone and welcome to Ocean Realm Theater. My name is Lisa and I will be your land host here today for our Meet the Divers show. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to ask you guys a couple of trivia questions and then our divers will swim on out. I'll ask them a couple of questions and then I'll open the floor up to you guys. So make sure you start thinking of all your great questions to answer our divers. Make sure they're kind of diver related or ocean realm related. They're really smart, so keep your questions up there until the end of the show and I'll hopefully call on you. So behind me is Ocean Realm. It is our largest exhibit here at Adventure Aquarium. Here is Anchor. He thinks he's the star of all the shows. He's not. Today the divers are the stars. Behind me, it is the biggest exhibit. And how many gallons of water do we think are in this exhibit? Let's raise our hands. Give me a guess. What do you think your guess is? 1,000. There are way more gallons of water than that. What's your guess? 100,000, even more than that. What's your guess? A million. Okay, not quite that many. My number's not going to sound as impressive now. Take one more guess. What's your guess? 500,000. There are 760,000 gallons of water behind me in Ocean Realm. It took an entire week to fill up. Do you imagine filling up a water bottle for an entire week? How much water that would be? This much water. So it would take you an entire year to drink this much water if you drank 22,000 water bottles every day. Do you think you could drink that much water? I don't think I could either. So what's separating me and us from Ocean Realm is 13 inches of acrylic. It is held in by just a little bit of silicone glue and mostly water pressure. It weighs as much as 2 African elephants. That's a lot of weight. Took them a while to get it in here. And our divers help keep it clean. So, there are lots of different animals that live here in Ocean Realm. Does anybody have any guesses of who lives behind me? Sea turtles. There are 3 sea turtles here. I see one up there. Anybody else have some guesses? Hammerhead shark. We saw Anchor before. He usually swims on by. He knows his name, kind of. Not really, but it seems like it when he swims on by. Anybody else have any guesses? There are some regular sharks here. We have black tip sharks. They're up there. And silky sharks hanging out somewhere. Alrighty, I think it's just about time to call on out our divers. On the count of 3, why don't we all say swim out divers together so they know it's time for them to make an appearance. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Swim out divers! Joining me today is Diver Sammy and Diver John. Can we all say hello to our diver buddies? Hello. So Diver Sammy, what's the temperature like in Ocean Realm?
Oh, it's so cold. You always have to mentally prepare to jump in because I think it's so cold. It's like upper 60s, lower 70s. Like it sounds perfect on a day like this outside. But when you're down here and you're just kind of submerged in the cold, it's pretty cold.
Is that why you have long sleeves and long pants on?
Do you like my outfit? It's
I
my
do.
favorite brand of neoprene. So we have neoprene wetsuits and it's a wetsuit. So what happens is my bathing suit underneath it is wet. The water gets trapped between my body and the wetsuit. And the water that gets trapped is warm by my body temperature, and that's how I stay a little bit warmer.
That's pretty cool. Is there anything else on your body that helps you underwater?
Yeah, these. These are my normal, foot attire, right? You guys know what these are?
So can anybody tell me who you think invented swim fins? You can shout out your answers. I'll give you a hint. You might have crossed the bridge named after him to get here today. Benjamin Franklin, very good, but when he used swim fins, He just strapped a piece of wood to the bottom of his shoe. I think we've come a long way since then.
We have.
So, I noticed that you don't have gills like a fish. You breathe air like me and the rest of the people out here. How are you breathing underwater?
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't blessed like the fish. But thankfully, technology has given us scuba gear. So what I'm wearing is a little bit different than what Diver John is wearing. I'm wearing a full face mask. And this allows me to basically do the show. Normally on the dive boat in the ocean, we would have exactly what John has, which is just a regulator, our goggles, and our tank with our buoyancy compensators. But I have to talk to you to do the show. So I have a microphone and speakers so we can do this. This is how the sound is transmitted through the yellow wire down into the box, and that's how we're able to perform for you today. But like I said, Diver John just has the regulator in his mouth, which is connected to the tank on his back. See that? That holds air, not oxygen, just air, the same air that you're breathing. Depending on if I'm talking or we're scrubbing, we can probably be down here for about an hour based off of the air that's in that tank. And that's it.
So you can talk to us because of your special mask, but Diver John can't talk to us or you when he's underwater. So how do you guys communicate when you're under the water?
Exactly what you just did. So even out on the dive boats and in the ocean, we have to use hand signals. Because again, normally we don't have these masks. So yeah, we use hand signals. Would you like to learn some?
How does that sound? Would you guys like to learn some of our divers' hand signals?
Awesome. So we'll all start, and then you guys guess this one.
So what do we think this means? Are you okay? Very good. So let's ask our diver friends, are you okay? And look at that, they're okay.
So yes, both a question and an answer. I'm okay. Are you okay? Oh, John's a little shaky. John's cold. It's so cold. It's not rocket science. Cold. So this is shaky because my ear is shaky, my stomach is shaky, my foot is shaky, my head. It would be an indication to go up, which is not for good. This is up. So we would extend the dive and abort the dive. So yeah, okay, up. And for the animals, just like on the dive boats, if we see something, this is how we communicate. What about this?
What do we think that this means? Sharp, very good.
That's an easy one. What about this one?
Ooh, what do we think this one means? Shout it out. Shout out your guesses. Red, I heard it. It means red. Very good.
Awesome. What about that one?
What about this one? Oh, we can kind of see one of these. Turtle. Very good.
Gorgeous. And this one's special.
This one's special. What do we think this one means? Camerahead. Very good.
Awesome. So we can actually see it all the way up to that back row. Hi, back row. So if y'all see any of those animals coming, definitely let us know.
So you can always make the hand signal and point out in the water. So if you see something swimming by, like our shark kind of far in the back, you can always do a hand sign and point it out so that our divers know who's swimming behind them. So talking about all of the animals swimming behind you, do you feel safe when you dive in here, Diver Sammy?
Absolutely. I always joke, if you've ever seen my show before, that my drive in on I-95 is way more dangerous than being in this tank. It's one of the reasons why we have the hand signals. Not because we're scared of them or because we need to be careful. It's mostly to get out of their way. So this is their home. I'm a guest and a visitor. And there's visitors in here every day. We respect their home. So we leave them alone, they leave us alone. Not to mention, they are extremely well fed. They get fed restaurant quality fish. The sharks get fed up to 3 times a week, which they're lucky to get fed once a month out in the wild. There it is. Thank you. So that's another reason why we have to take the goats, because we look for them and then swim away from them, out of their way. So yes, we're very safe in here.
So you guys help keep ocean realm clean. Can you talk about that for a little bit?
Yes, I don't know if you saw us earlier. It's our job basically to just keep their house clean. If anyone has a fish tank at home, you know that they're kind of a pain in the butt. They're dirty really quick. And that's really just a few fish. This is hundreds of of, the rocks.
So our divers here help keep ocean realm clean, but you guys can help keep our oceans clean too. So the next time you go to the beach, you can help pick up a couple pieces of trash to just keep our oceans nice and clean. Now I have one more question for you, diver Sammy. Where is your favorite place to dive?
No, I do love warm weather and warm waters. I do love Jersey driving, believe it or not. Jersey driving has some of the best wrecks, shipwrecks, anywhere. And you actually can see a lot of animals. Between turtles and my deputy officer has seen dolphins. So it's definitely awesome to get off really local on the shores and go diving right in Jersey.
Diver John says his favorite place to dive is here at Ocean Realm.
Yeah, that's true too.
So you guys can start to learn how to dive as young as 10 years old. So maybe ask your parents if you can start learning how to dive right here in New Jersey.
Absolutely.
So now I'll open up the floor to you guys. Does anybody have any questions for our divers? Raise your hand, I'll come on over. Oh, she wants to know how you guys are floating.
Oh, so that's a really great question. So fish have something automatically built in called a swim ladder. We don't have swim ladders. If you've ever jumped into a pool, depending on what you're wearing, you either float or you sink. It's not common to be able to do this. What I'm doing is experiencing buoyancy. So I'm experiencing negative buoyancy where I'm just kind of hanging out. How I'm doing that is with weights in my pocket and this buoyancy compensator. What we do is we add air into our VC from our tank, and it allows us to go up or down. John is showing you. And we want to be neutrally buoyant and be able to stay right in the water column. This is really important when we're out on the reefs, because the last thing we want to do is be touching the reefs because they don't fill them. So we want to make sure that, so we want to be sure that we have neutral buoyancy. That's a really good question.
That was a great question. Do I have any others in the audience? Well, he wants to know what would happen if unfortunately you ran out of air if you weren't paying attention.
That's an awesome question too. I love these today. So we have gauges on our gear that shows us how much air we have. Usually it's filled up to 3,000 psi. In here, we call the dive out of air going up. We call the dive at about 1,000. So we make sure that we don't run out of air. If I'm swimming, I'm moving around, I'm not paying attention, and I start to run out of air, I'll feel the difference in my breathing. And I'm going to ascend to the top. In the ocean, if I run out of air, I have an octopus that every single diver has to have. And then if I run out of air, okay, I'm out of air. Give me your air. I could use just octopus to breathe, and we would go to the top safely. Thank you.
Very good. I think I have time for one or two more questions. Do I have any others in the audience?
I'll try it.
Oh, he wants to know why bubbles are coming out of Diver John's mask, but not out of your mask.
So I have the bubbles on this side, whereas John has the bubbles in the front. And that's because my regulator is over here, and John's is in front of his mouth. And this is the air that I'm breathing out, the CO2, is coming out in the form of bubbles and going up to the surface. We use the bubbles to play, so we can like put pictures and make bubble rings. But yeah, it's just escaping CO2.
I have time for one more question. Do I have any other questions from the audience? Oh, I'll take it all the way in the back row. All the way in the back row. I can't hear you, my friends. good.
We don't. We have an entire husbandry staff here that's dedicated to these animals. One of the reasons why I'm here, I've been here for 17 years. The reason why is because of the dedication of the husbandry and biology staff to these animals. They're here when it's snowing, when the aquarium gets shut down. They're here. They're here all the time during COVID, when the aquarium was shut down for a while. They were here every single day taking care of these animals. They literally are the first and the most important thing to everyone here, and they are so well taken care of. So, trust me, I would not be here if it was for the amazing care that these animals get. So, they're definitely not forgotten. I can promise you.
Alright. Well, can we all give our divers a nice big thank you for swimming on out to talk to us today? Alright, and they'll be sticking around if you want to come down and take a picture, maybe play them in a game of rock, paper, scissors. See if you win, they're pretty good, they do it a lot. But thank you so much for joining us and have a great rest of your day here at the aquarium.